Hi everyone. Today we're going to use our HighJump OmniTech Sales solution to deliver a pre-sold order. So we're going to be doing this on a Google Pixel phone, and you can see it emulated on my screen here. So the first thing we're going to go do is go into our service account menu to see the customers that we have available to us. And we can see that our first stop, Peterpin, has been serviced, where we've got the little green check mark on there. Our second stop, our St. Louis Bar and Grill, we can click on this guy right here, and we can see a customer-specific message that comes up, tells us how they can pay. We can also go in and see some product-specific messaging, along with a link on there to some videos and images on what that product is. And when we hit continue on there, we'll go directly into our screen that gives us some options for this particular customer. The first thing across the bottom, you're going to see this customer has a planogram. Planogram, sometimes people call them shelf sets. I can go in and choose and hit view on this to see what this planogram looks like. In our maple syrup world, this is our ideal shelf set of the different size packages and products on there. We could also look at the different options. I have a Super Bowl one, I have a standard shelf set. I can see the different options if I so desire. Or I can go ahead and just proceed with my actual delivery of that pre-sold order. Actually, let's take another step. I could even go in here and click on the map and see where this customer is headed. So I can go in here and it drops a pin where I need to go. If I want, I can hit click on directions to get turn-by-turn directions. Or I can tap on this little button and I'll just swipe over here and go back over to my app and say, I know where I'm going. Let's go over here and deliver that product. So I'm going to click on invoice. And when I click on invoice, I see I've got new invoice option if I want to sell something off the truck, like a van sale or pedal sale transaction. Or I could go in and deliver this pre-sold order. So I'm going to click this pre-sold order, and it comes up here and shows me, here's my St. Louis Bar and Grill. Here are the things that I think they wanted based off of a pre-sold order. So I've got this set up with the planogram sequence, and I'm delivering specifically as per my sold order. But when I get there, sometimes things change. So the first thing that'll come up is maybe this metal tin. They asked for 6, but maybe they really only want 5. So I could tap on the quantity, or I can hit the little minus button, and that will adjust my quantity from a 6 to a 5. And that might be the only change of the pre-sold quantities. Then we say that everything else is okay. But they also have something to return. So I could just tap on my header, change it over to returns, and I can add a product for that return. Let's go in and look at let's find our items by, let's go by category. And I could go in and I could look for a syrup item, and I can say, hey, they're going to return this 540 ml product. So let's return one of those. And that was just one thing. They had to send it back for whatever reason. My invoice quantity has, our invoice dollar value has changed. I'm going to go ahead and finalize my order, and it says, oops, for this particular delivery, this customer, I require a van temperature. So I hit OK, and let's go into our header information and see van temperature, and let's say our van today is 32 degrees. So I hit save. Now when I finalize it, it pops up and says, oh, well, you changed a quantity. So I wanted to sell, I would pre-sold 6. My new quantity is 5. Why did I change that quantity? So I choose this quantity in here. I'm going to select my reason code. Well, the customer declined that original, and I hit finalize. And it says, oh, you must enter all the reasons. So what did I miss? Well, I just changed the quantity for down, but I didn't change the quantity for up. So sure enough, I also have to select a reason code for this guy. Well, I got extra truck stock that I sold in there successfully. Now I've completed, and it says, are you sure? And I say, yes, I am. And I've completed that front end of that transaction. Takes me into the actual invoice screen here where I see my quantity, my price, my net price, my promotions for both the sales and returns. And I can look at my total screen to see what this is, or I can just go ahead and say, yeah, I'm good with this. We're good. And I'm going to split this. This particular customer is going to split this invoice into 2 because they want credits and debits split up. Okay, great. Go ahead in here, and it gives me an are you sure on the posting. I'll say, yes, I am. And sure enough, it comes in, shows me up my invoice. By defaulting, it's going to 1. I can print this to the Bluetooth printer. I can email it, or I could just go ahead and say, yes, I'm happy with that. And it gives me a warning. It says, your invoices are not printed. Are you sure? And I say, yes, I do. And the reason for that is it wants to capture an image. So in this particular case, it might want to do something because I'm looking at, maybe I want to do a DSD store stamp, or maybe I want to do something else. In this case, I'm not going to actually capture an image. I'm just going to finalize this one. It's going to say, are you sure? And I say, yes. And I'm going to go ahead in here. I didn't capture that DSD store stamp because I'm overriding it here, but I'm going to go and finalize. And it gives me my credit memos now to come back out. Same sort of prompting saying, do I want to continue? Yes. It prompts me again because I want to do that store stamp. I'm going to skip that today because I'm allowed to in this demo. So I'll say yes, and I will finalize away. And here we come back out. I can finish my stop. And when I do that, I get the little green check mark on St. Louis Bar and Grill, and I've got a little green truck saying I have done my delivery. So yay for that. We've successfully delivered products on HighJump OmniTech Sales with our Google Pixel. Thank you.